Hey guys, Beck, and we are playing XDefiant. Server's a little messy today. It's the last couple of days before season 2 kicks off, I guess. And I guess maybe servers aren't in its best state at the very moment before the new season launch. Hopefully things get sorted out. Also, double XP weekend is going on, so a little faster leveling. Plan for today is to get gold on the M870 because I did a bit of a restart. We're already kind of very close to unlocking gold. So plan will be is to play with the mastery camos a little bit and then end with a game with gold, because most likely we will unlock gold quite quickly. And just trying to unlock gold might not be ideal lengthy stream. So we'll kind of just play it as, we're at level like 184, it looks like, and almost 185, right? So like only 15 more levels, 16 more levels, and we'll have gold unlocked. So I figure what I'll do is we'll play a little bit with bronze for a little bit and then switch up to silver. We'll probably have gold already unlocked by then, and then we'll just end it with a quick game of gold, even though we would have unlocked it a lot earlier. So we'll just try to put in a little extra time into checking out the mastery camos before playing with gold, even though gold will unlock earlier than, whatever. But yeah, plan is to play with the M870. And as mentioned, I did a bit of a restart. It wasn't because of the gameplay being bad. It's because the servers have been a bit unstable. Connections have been disconnecting. Servers have just been straight up disconnecting. It's taking a little while to get into matches and all that. I hope it's been sorted out. The last game was pretty good. So I'm like, okay, maybe they've sorted it out. So we'll do a quick restart and hope for the best, because it's taking a little while to get into the matches, and the matches were crashing halfway through. And it wasn't on my end. I'm pretty sure it was server end. So it wasn't great. But regardless, plan is to play with this shotgun and get that mastery camo completed and checked out. This is the build I've been using for the M870, the muzzle booster, which is plus 2.5% rate of fire, plus 10% horizontal and vertical or recoil control. The heavy barrel, plus 5% weapon damage at the cost of minus 10% rate of fire. The PEQ-15 laser, plus 15% minimum and maximum spread accuracy. Quick draw grip, plus 10% sprint shoot time and ADS speed at the cost of minus 15% ADS stability. And finally, the padded stock, plus 15% recoil recovery, plus 10% ADS stability, plus 5% ADS flinch control. This one's a bit weird, but I realized I didn't have any other attachment that I wanted to put on there. And some of these might be better options, but I didn't want to take the hit on the other areas. Whereas this one's just kind of a bonus attachment, right? There's no cons. That's why I equipped it. The other attachment that I'm questioning is the heavy barrel. This is something that I was using during the preseason when the shotgun was kind of weak, and the shotguns were a mess during the preseason. It was very unusable. Hit detection and all was all over the place, barely registering anything. Since then, they have buffed the shotguns and it is in a better place. It's still not perfect. Hit detection is still an issue sometimes. But yeah, regardless, I think I'd like to mess around with the barrel. But at the moment, we're just going to stick with it because that's what I've been using while leveling up the gun. The one attachment that was very useful during the preseason was the PEQ-15 laser. This actually added a little bit more consistency to the shotguns when, like I said, during the preseason, the shotguns were really inconsistent. So I think regardless of them fixing the shotguns, I think this is a really good attachment, something you'd want to consider. But yeah, it was like a game changer during the preseason because the shotguns were so bad. But yeah, they have since made it better. But yeah, this is the build. This is the stats for my build in case you're interested. So like I said, we'll play a game with the gun as is, and then we will throw on bronze, play for a while with bronze, even though we might unlock gold in between that timeline. and then switch up to silver, play a bit with silver, and then end with a game with gold. Like I said, there was like a bit of issues with the servers, and there might still be. I'm hoping not, because it was really off-putting. Like 100 ping lobbies, and then the game crashing halfway through, no matter what. And sometimes such massive packet and lag loss that it just freezes me in position and just crashes the game or something. I don't even know what was going on. It was bad. But hopefully that's not going to be the case anymore. I mean, I didn't do anything particular. I'm just hoping the servers are not still doing that, whatever the issues were.
This operation's already underway. Get to work. I'll brief you on the go.
Hey.
End in sight, but I'm still in the dark on how this will wrap up.
No.
You're off your game, Agent. Player of the match? You don't even officially exist. Who's making these decisions? What's their clearance level?
Alright, throwing on bronze, play a few games.
occupy. Marking the objective and pushing coordinates to your offset. 3, 2, 1. Take the capture zone. Follow it when it changes location. Lock it down the zone. Capture zone. We're locking down the zone.
That should have been a one-shot.
Capture zone detected. Zone under assault. The zone in danger. Capture zone. We're locking down the zone. Capture zone moving.
technically gold unlocked. But like I said, we'll keep playing with bronze for a few more games and then switch up to silver, play a bit with that, and then we'll throw on gold.
Domination. This op's a bit raucous for the Echelon playbook, but I'm sure you'll manage. Three, two, one. Secure those pressure zones, Agent. Friendly zone for Zone B. Sector zone contested.
Jeez. Bargain slabbed. I'm giving it to OBJ. Fish.
This op's already underway. Collect the bounties from followers. Player with the most becomes the hot shot.
Hey. हाँ इन्होंने डालना नीचे डाला हाँ
You might still pull this out in the end, but you're in the hunt. Get those bounties. New hotshot is a tango. This will be a
this cat hair goes up my nose man after giving them the bath they like have this massive shedding to it like they shed so much and, give them a little comb.
occupy. Here's the setup. Seek, seize, and defend. 3, 2, 1. Secure the capture zone. I'll keep you apprised of its location. Deadly. Capture zone contested. We're in. I can't condone it, but I will. We're on the zone. Zone compromised. Capture zone contested. Capture zone is moving. Location is off that now. The zone's in danger. But you're okay. You'll bounce back. The zone is in Capture zone moving.
Dude! Give me a fucking break on that one.
Allies on the zone. Capture zone contested.
can't even get close to them. Oh, my shotgun.
Zone under assault. Sonar tech in enemy hands. Zone compromised. Hardly by the book, Agent.
Gee. Throw on Silvo. Play a few games. Looks okay. Looks okay. I'm glad whatever survey issue was going on has sorted itself out at least. I was a little worried, man. I was a little worried that today would be chalked XDefiant action. But it's okay. Connections aren't that bad now. Nowhere near what it was in the first few games, the ones that I'll crop out. Those were something else. The delay on the shots was so much, it was ridiculous. And then it was unfortunate, even when I was doing well, the game would just crash or something. It's like, why? But yeah, it seems like whatever the issue was, they sorted it out. I was worried too, man. I was like, dude, man, if this is what the connections were, like, I was a little worried. But yeah, looks like player base is still active. It's just whatever, some server bugginess for the first bit. Yeah, and I'll crop that out, so you don't have to sit through me griping about bugginess. It's been pouring in the nighttime, like just for a bit, not like crazy long, but come in.
opponents drop bounties, and you're gonna want to pick those up. Don't think about it too hard. 3, 2, 1. Grab the most bounties to become the hotshot. You'll be about as stealthy as a mariachi band, but the performance boost is worth it.
Hey, dude, I thought I could walk through that bit because of a small corner. Dude, when this hits me, I get like flinched upwards. I'm looking down, but dude, it's stupid. I'm preparing myself for like. thought the...
The win, agent. Guess there are worse ways to blow your cover.
So I'm thinking I'll do like 4 more games with silver, and then 1 game with gold, and then we'll do bonus section, like a little bit of bonus section. I think there's like a weapon XP, like weekly challenge that I want to get done. Do a little bonus action.
This operation's already underway. Get to work. I'll brief you on the go.
Dude, the game's so much fun, man. I swear, dude, I hope never dies, dude. As long as connections are good, this game is fucking the best. It's so chill playing it. Where are these clowns? Hey. I misclicked my back paddle. Why are you shooting me, man? What do I do? No!
Mission accomplished. 1 out of 10. 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 1 one of those ops where you avoid contact. 3, 2, 1. Fake out the enemy team. Less scalpel, more sledgehammer, agent.
I should have.
A professional courtesy.
What a dirty little.
This operation's already underway. Get to work. I'll brief you on the go. But you're okay. You'll bounce back.
Hey. That should have been clean, man. Jeez, okay. I heard about people doing stupid shit like that. Fucking Christ. I saw that gravity fall. No! Why? What did this Muku control do, man? Jeez. Carried, man, and still we lost, huh? Why the fuck did they vote? What is up, man? Why do these people vote to capture the flag, man?
Capture the flag. A little side op I'm running. You'll like it. It's fun. 3, 2, 1. Extract the enemy flag from their base. Keep our flag secure. Standard flag capture and protection. Enemy dropped the flag. We recovered our flag.
God, that teammate's an idiot.
Our flag was captured. Allies have the flag. Teammate dropped the flag. Enemies have our flag. Hostile. An ally returned the flag. Hostiles have our flag. Enemies have our flag. Hostiles extracted our flag.
This is what I mean. Don't play fucking capture the flag. What a stupid mode.
What's next? A ticker tape parade? The brats would love that.
We'll play 2 more with Silva. Since capture the flag and they put me in a game in progress, that was pretty short. 2 more with Silva, 1 with gold, outro, bonus section. No, but the fucking connections are better now. Fuck it. Play the game. Lock it, brothers. Nah, I'm joking. We'll play a little bit. Play a little bit. I mentioned this earlier, but today is bath day for cats. So morning was not as bad. Not so bad. The kittens are now used to the bath, so they scream a lot, but get through it.
Team deathmatch. Lethal force authorized. 3, 2, 1. Neutralize the enemy team. Right in your wheelhouse, agent. This operation's already underway. Get to work. I'll brief you.
I hit that. Teammates are fucking doo-doo though. I definitely... Fuck, man, this team's so shit, man.
I'll brief you on the go.
What? Shit.
Heads up. Our sonar tech in enemy hands.
Hey.
Rogue Echelon agent activated sonar goggles. Hostiles are Take no prisoners, agent. Last-minute bulletproof tactics for your ops lab. Filling out the mission failure report, get a head start on the bookkeeping. You're off your game, agent.
This guy was slamming. Oh, he wasn't slamming. Well, yeah, he sort of was. I thought he was doing way better though, but that is pretty good still. This guy was done actually. God, I'm telling you, the hair in the room right now is so much. My nose is itching so much. It's tingling. It's the cat hair. That's why I keep itching my nose. There's a lot of cat hair after I give my cats their bath. And they float around.
Occupy. Marking the objective and pushing coordinates to your offset. 3, 2, 1. We missed the opening shot. Go secure the capture zone. Capture zone contested. We're locking down the zone. Capture zone contested. But you're a pro. You bounce back. The zone is danger. Zone under assault.
Oh, that teammate, man.
Allies on the zone. Capture zone is moving. Sending new location to your offset now. Capture zone contested. For deployment. Allies on the zone.
Dude, teammate, please, man. Fucking shoot back at this guy, dude.
We're on the zone.
Teammate, why would you walk in front of me, man?
The zone's in danger. Zone under assault. Keep that captain zone. Hold on. The brass will never say it, so I will. Good job, Agent.
This plugin has really suspiciously high scores, but I mean, so am I guess. And I'm not doing anything, so I don't know, but it's been weird. I've not gone up against him, so I don't know. And I vaguely remember going against him a few weeks ago, and he was very suspicious. But I don't remember exactly. Gold unlocked a little while ago. If I was, I put the proper amount of time. Like we would have unlocked it properly if I had 60 levels, or if it wasn't double XP and it was just the 30 levels. Initially, what's it called? It was 172 level, 172 with the shotgun. Like I said, there's double XP going on, so I decided to just do this way, where we play a bit with both mastery camos and then play a game with gold. But then what happened was, like, the first hour of the stream, like, all I was getting was like 100 plus ping lobbies, and it was crashing, the servers were crashing and all. It was really unstable. Game end, not my end. So I decided to, like, once the game put me into like a proper server connection, decided to just do a quick restart, and I'll crop out the like first half of the stream where the game was just crashing a lot. I was being super toxic because I thought it was player population related, but I think it was just server like issues. It wasn't player population. Like after they put me in proper server lobbies, it's been good connections throughout. I've been enjoying myself, as always. So yeah, a good thing I did like a semi-restart. It was mainly just, again, like I said, I was doing okay. It's just a lot of downtime before going into the matches and really hyping connections, and even when I was doing well, the games were crashing and stuff like that. It's like, damn, all right. It's not how I want the game to be represented, maybe, because I do enjoy the game. I know I'm fucking... Yeah, I'm glad it was just a server problem, not, like I said, player base. I would have been upset if like the player base had died out like that. And it was like, I don't know, man. I've been putting too much time into games that just connections are absolutely awful, and I just don't want to do that anymore. No matter how much I enjoy the game. Like for example, Halo. I just put way too much time into that game, and it's been such bad connections like throughout, and even more so throughout, man. It started out really good, and then just deteriorated itself fast because the player base died out. But even like Rogue Company, man, like I played that game way longer than need be, and the connections are so bad at the end, and I just kept playing the game because I wanted to do like, check out this skin or that skin on my streams, and it's like, dude, I should have just stopped. So when that happens to XDefiant, I'm probably gonna try to stop because it's not worth it. But I don't want it to happen because I do enjoy the game so much. I'm backing out of this. It's too hyping. I don't want to waste time with that. That's my last game. It was like 120 ping. Usually when it doesn't fill the lobby quickly and it's searching for players, it'll for some reason put you further and further away, even though there's players in the lobby that I don't think would have initially. I don't know why that happens. But when it connects you fast, then it's like, oh, it's a decent lobby. Like these final searching, if it doesn't fill it quickly, it for some reason puts you further and further away into it, like much further server. And it takes the whole like lobby with you. It's really weird. Like I said, they should just start the game. There's 10 people in the lobby, right? Just go for it. Slayer, what's up? How you doing? Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Team deathmatch. No need to keep a low profile. 3, 2, 1. Take out the enemy team. Less scalpel, more sledgehammer, agent.
All right.
Never out. You got this.
So this idiot hides in that corner. Good God, man.
Heads up. I'm detecting outer sonar tech in enemy hands. There's no vision moving.
I hit that.
Subtle approach. Mission success. It's almost like you've done this before.
This idiot was just with his proxy mines. That's the only way he got score. Useless trash. Gold unlocked a little while ago. But yeah, gold unlocked on the shotty. You know, I didn't realize it like halfway through like the game. I was like, I'm gonna go past gold anyway. Maybe I should have put on some double weapon XPs. Then I might have made a run for like Prisma. I mean, I would have at least got to like that titanium, azure, or closer to that, right? Not azure, violet, the first one. But yeah, double XP. I could have quadded it up since anyway I was going past gold. But I didn't. What to do? That being said, though, this was I went on some streaks every match or nearly every match, man. I was slamming with this shotgun. It's a beast gun. It's a beast gun for sure. Yeah, they've definitely, dude. Before, like the amount of times like you'd shoot someone and it just wouldn't register your shots with the shotty, or it would just hit marker and barely do any damage or no damage at all, even though you hit marker in it. Sometimes you'd be point blank range and you'd shoot them and it did nothing to them. That was like the preseason shotgun experience. Um, Now it's so much better. Like, dude, I'm pretty sure some people were raging or rage quitting because the shotty was in play and they were getting blooped too quickly. Uh, yeah, it's good. It was fun. I'm actually surprised that, like I said, went on such a tear on so many games. Like, I know, like occasionally I can do decent with the shotty, but I was doing pretty well. Bulk of them, not all of them, but quite a few of them went on a decent tear with, and it got gold. Like I said, we actually technically, if I did the 30, the level 170 to 200, we would have actually got that within this timeline. So I put the appropriate amount of time into the stream to actually technically unlock gold. But like I said, double XP, and then that first hour was kind of janky, so I deleted. I'm gonna delete that. Yeah, I don't know what happened with the first hour. I was so upset too, man. I was like, God, man. Like, I was really looking forward to jumping into XDefiant and getting the shotgun gold. And then, like, legitimately, it was taking like 10 minutes or really long to get into the game. It was putting me into like 100 ping, like those 120 ping lobbies. That server that they put me just before I like backed out from that last game of gold was getting me in that. And like, it would be like such a massive delay. I'd shoot and like literally a second later, it would register the shot, or like, quite a long time. I don't know if it was technically a second. So yeah, I was a little worried. And then out of nowhere, like it started crashing the lobby also. Like it was just disconnecting like mid game and all. And I was a little worried. I was like, oh, is this my connection? I was like, no, it's not my connection. It's definitely the game side servers. But then suddenly it put me into a really good connection, and I was like, okay, I think they've sorted whatever they needed to sort with the server nonsense. So I decided to do a quick little restart, and I think we were like at 184 by then, with a few games that I was playing, half games at least, that were crashing and all. And I'm glad I did it. Glad I did the reset, because this was a proper stream. No issues at all. And I had a lot of fun. I don't know. I think I talked about it earlier, like the section where like I was waiting to get into lobbies and all. Like I said, I'll crop that section out. But yeah, season 4, I'm a little worried by it. I'm a little bit worried. Like, I'm not convinced they've learned their lesson from this season. Whereas like they're drip feeding the content, right? Once a month, a new map, right? Like that. I'm a little worried they don't have things in place to fill in the blank space between each drip, right? Each map drop, each content drop. There needs to be activities to be done, and regularly. I'm not 100% convinced they've prepared for that yet for season 2. And that worries me, because it doesn't matter how good season 2's launch will be. If the drip feeding is as slow as this season was, we're going to lose the player base again, and they won't come back kind of scenario, right? And it'll just get smaller and smaller. Jeez, what the hell? So I'm a little worried by that. But the roadmap did mention events and stuff like that. So maybe they are planning, mid-content drops, event action with things to do. Also, I saw the bomb mode. It looks interesting. It didn't look as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Like, at least from the like trailer bits and pieces they showed. Like, oh, that looks fun. I don't see myself playing it a bunch. I don't see myself like actively like queuing up for search and destroy. But I mean, like search and destroy is one of those modes where it's competitive. It's a competitive mode. You want friends or like people in your team that are friendly that you chat with, so you can do call outs and stuff like that. Playing with random search and destroy, it's not the best experience. Let's put it that way. It can be good, it can work out, you can win. It's not like you can't do well with randoms. But search and destroy is definitely like team, group, like squad orientated more than anything else, right? Squad orientated, where you're grouped up with people and actively play in that mode. So I am not convinced. I don't know if they'll do this in time, but a live ping system, that would go a long way. Playing random search and destroy. Like live pings would be important, so you don't need to like get onto like comms with the randos, and you can still help out by like pinging locations and stuff like that, and being useful that way. Which I don't know if they're implementing yet. They said they were working on it, but it's been a while, and I haven't heard whether a live ping system is coming to the game yet. So again, I think it'll be like one of those modes where it's like capture the flag, and you probably won't see it being played as much as, let's be real, capture the flag. If I queue up for that, I ain't getting into no lobby close by. It'll take forever, and it'll be like, like European server or something like that. Like it'll drag me so far away from my location, because capture the flag ain't active. It is not an active play base. I was actually a little surprised. I mean, I guess we'll still see search and destroy in some of these like, playlists. Like, I don't know. I hope they actually, usually when they have map playlists, search and destroy is the worst idea to put in the, like, if you have that Rockefeller like playlist, right? And they have search and destroy in that as a playing option. That's usually not the best idea. Usually with the map playlist, people just want the action modes, right? I was a little surprised that some people were like picking capture the flag when we got into those Rockefeller playlists. But I mean, I guess capture the flag is still like reasonably action packed. So I guess whatever. But search and destroy, I don't know, man. A little concerned that is catering to the kind of like sweatier player base, like the kind of like, I wouldn't say the competitive player base, I guess, right? I definitely think search and destroy in rank mode and all, that'll be a good spot for it, for sure. I think so, that'll be good. But again, rank mode, India, Asia, it's not particularly active. So again, like that's like another one, like you're catering to the competitive side, and we'll see how like fruitful that is, because I don't know how many other competitive players are coming back. I guess we'll find out, right, come season 2. The other thing that I saw, like that actually has me pretty excited for the season 2 more than anything, is actually the Battle Pass. I saw a pretty nice skin for the AK. Like someone previewed the skin for the AK in the Battle Pass. I think it is in the Battle Pass. It looks good. It'll be a nice skin to like have in the collection, especially considering I do want a nice skin for the AK. And it's like a steampunk kind of like concoction blueprint or something like that, right? Looks good. So that's good, and yeah, I'm excited for it. The new like faction, I'm not the biggest fan of the Sentry turret. That's just my personal opinion. I hope it's like as easy to take out with, like you said, like some people are like, oh, we just toss an EMP grenade and it should be gone, right? I'm hoping that's the case. If I was balancing a sentry gun though, an EMP grenade wouldn't break it. It would disable it, but it wouldn't break it. So that's my concern. Like, because it might not be quite as easy as throwing an EMP grenade and it's gone for good. If I was balancing a sentry gun, like my thought process is like, no, EMP grenade is taking out a sentry. It'll disable it, but it ain't taking it out. Disable it long enough for a while so you can take it out, right? Without having to worry about it, or you can move freely around it without having to worry for a few seconds. So we'll see how that's balanced and how easy it is to take it out. But again, I don't like sentry guns and stuff like that. So I think if it even, like the fact that it most likely will be a disable, not take out with EMP grenade, That has me worried. It's like, oh man, if those things are scattered all over the place, like it's just an easy unlock, then like my personal opinion is they have the highway faction. I haven't yet played them, so this is just like initial impressions from watching. They have like the grenade launcher, then they have the sentry turret, and then their ultra is like this blade saw that could bounce off the walls and stuff like that. I would have actually considered the sentry gun, depending on how strong it is, an ultra, and the blade gun and the grenade launcher as the passives. That's how I would have seen it. Like you get 2 nades and maybe 1 blade thing, depending on whichever you choose, right? As your passive ability. Or not whatever, the secondary ability, not your passive. I think their passive is actually very interesting. The more kills you get, the faster you reload and you get a faster fire rate and stuff like that. That could be pretty nice to like run. The passive of the highwayman, yeah, that would be interesting. But yeah, their abilities and all, I'm a little like I honestly, as an ultra, I don't like the saw blade. That sounds just gimmicky, right? I would have, like I said, I would have preferred the ultra being the sentry gun. So you have to like slow earn it, and then it be a little bit strong. But you get, it could be interesting, right? Depending on your placement of it. And then the saw blade and the saw launcher and the noob tube, those would be your kind of like mini abilities that you keep recharging quickly. But we'll see how it plays out. The new map looks amazing. One thing I'll give this game, the new maps and all, man, for this game are like absolutely brilliant. So I'm definitely looking forward to that, trying out the new map. But again, like what my worry was and what they're doing is still drip feeding the maps, where it's the arena map first, then a month later we're going to see the linear map, which is going to be a disaster. No matter how good that map is designed, linear maps are not popular modes in this game. So it's going to be like one of those, like, it's probably not worth even like doing the playing on that map because it'll be frustrating. And then the arena map and the later thing. I still think my personal opinion is arena map, linear map at launch, a month later another arena map, and a month later another arena map. Putting the linear map in the middle, it creates this humongous dead space between the first month and the third month, because there's a large population that aren't interested in the linear game modes, right? I actually do like the linear modes. I wish they were more popular. It just isn't though. So they are fun, man. They're good modes, man. They really are good modes. It's just like, it is so frustrating trying to play the linear maps when you're actively going for it, because they just don't get you into games, man. And like I said, there's other aspects that I'm like worried about, like quality of life things. For example, if you're queued up into a playlist and there are 8 to 10 people sitting in the lobby waiting to play, it won't start the match until it's got the final like slots filled also, right? And that's what makes those linear maps mentally draining, because you're sitting there with like 8 to 10 people in the lobby and it just won't fill the final 2 for like so long. As it is, those linear maps are really long game modes, right? So it's like, dude, I don't want to sit in the lobby for 10 minutes waiting for the like match to fill, only to find out it's a 120 ping lobby and I'm going to be sitting there for 20 minutes on a laggy connection and like just not enjoying myself. I would just rather be like, quickly get me into the game, 8 people, fine. You can fill the other people while we're playing the game. It's just, I understand in rank mode why that shouldn't be happening, right? It's like, yeah, obviously in rank mode, you need to wait till the full like thing is full. But in pubs, man, I feel like 8 to 10 people just start the clock to start the game. And we'll see if, like I said, I didn't hear anything about them even addressing that. So that's got me like a little worried. It's like, man, these quality of life things might not be happening as fast as we need it to happen, right? The quality of life stuff might not be happening as fast as we want it. I mean, just an idea of like how delayed some of these quality of life things are is the big announcement as far as quality of life update is for this coming season is objective play is going to finally contribute to weapon XP. It's amazing, great. We've been asking for that for ages. It's not coming till mid-season, at least tentatively. Maybe they'll push it up sooner. Hopefully they do. But tentatively, the announcement is it's not coming till mid-season. It's like, God damn it. Like, dude, these quality of life things are important. They're really important. Also hoping, like, weirdly, I'm hoping for some good stuff in the store. Like, I think the store, the microtransaction options this season were, like, really bad. And I'm definitely hoping to see them step up the game as far as that goes. It's a weird request, but it's like, yeah, you need to do something better. You want me to buy stuff, you need to do better. Like I said, man, like in the battle, I think it's the battle pass, the AK blueprint, that looks so good. Those are the kind of things I want. But I want a lot of it and many options, not just one design or few designs, and then it's kind of like spread out over the weapons. Like, the white alchemy vector, the white alchemy AK, the white alchemy this, the dark alchemy that, the dark alchemy this, the dark alchemy that. Okay. Give me more than that, man. A lot more. Not just one. I mean, the one series. Anyway, we'll see. I'm hopeful. But I'm also worried. Regardless, like I said, I'm so glad that I was wrong. At the first hour, I was convinced the server issue was player-based. I was like, oh my God, there's no one playing this game the last week. That's not a good sign. Even though it's the last week, you should still be filling lobbies quickly, right? Even if it's a little smaller player base, the lobbies still should be filling. So I was like so worried. I was glad I was wrong about that. It was just clearly just some server issue. They fixed whatever, started getting into lobbies in a more timely manner, better connections, better server connections and all. So yeah, it wasn't player based, it was just like some technical issue, I guess. But yeah, cool. Gold unlocked on the M870. We are ready to go for season 2 now. I'm looking forward to getting to that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my other streams if you haven't already. And I will catch you later. Bye. Yeah, the first hour server issues had me toxically stressed. But it sorted itself out, and then I fell back in love and enjoyed myself playing the game.